I promise to love, honor, and right you daily.
You should take care of my car for me while I'm gone.
You won't be coming back to the same girl you left behind. I haven't done right by you.
This may be the last chance we have to talk before the war's finally done.
We used to date. Him or her? Well, him, of course. The way I see it, life's short. Why not make it a happy one?
When am I gonna get my life back?
When the war is over.
I can't wait that long.
Your fiancé, Lieutenant James Dunn, was killed during a bombing raid.
Mrs. Dunn.
You're a good girl. To make the trek to Massachusetts.
I was his fiancée.
This is Floyd Barker. He served with my son.
My condolences. James spoke so highly of you.
Yes, he loved her. He enlisted to impress her. And to think we could have kept him out of this war. I know how awful it is to lose a child.
Adele.
But I fail to see how our daughter is to blame.
We're all very sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Ma'am?
Thank you, son.
This is truly unbearable.
With every death, your brother's passing comes crashing down on her.
Mrs. Dunn is right.
You're hardly the cause of your fiancé's demise.
I wasn't so adamant that he served.
You cannot blame yourself.
But I do, Daddy. I do.
I don't believe it. I lobbied for months, wrote how many letters, and they go and deny me?
Telephone.
Yes, a telephone. Wartime restrictions my foot.
Nonsense luxury, if you ask me.
Tell that to half the city who has one. I had a place for it set right there.
It'll sit empty till the war's over, which may be sooner than we thought. Our boys have landed in France.
So it's true?
Third report. Small coastal village, Dieppe. Sounds like destroyers lit up the way for landing craft and infantrymen stormed the beaches.
Do you think Stanley?
Gene, too. They would have had air support. It started. Our boys are taking back Europe.
Oh, hey, just pluck them from the stem. Okay. Just gentle.
What are we gonna do with all these tomatoes?
Oh, eat what we can and can what we can't. The more we grow here for ourselves, the more is left to ship to our boys who need it.
Hi, girls. Here comes backup.
Hey, Pearl. You hungry for some of these flippin' summer squash? They told us to plant every inch of the city, but they forgot it all comes up at the same time.
Quite the contraption.
Tube radio, brand new.
We now bring you the latest update on Operation Jubilee, the daring raid executed by the Allied forces.
Our boys landed in France like champs, and our bombs rain in hellfire.
Wait, so that's the hourly news?
Every hour.
Shoot, I gotta skedaddle.
What? Where?
Ivan's buying me pancakes at the Tulip.
Looking like that?
Well, he said something about wanting me looking like a farmer's daughter.
I thought you said we finished what we started here.
I'll pull my share later. Bye, Pearl. Army men working here?
And you think all the boys would be clamoring to ship out after Dieppe was such a success?
You can tell that from the papers?
Mm-hmm.
Wish they'd say more.
Half the women here got someone overseas.
Mrs. Corbett must be beside herself with worry.
Carol, what a surprise.
Come down to pitch in?
I'm here about Gladys. How is she? She needs her friends. Not that I'm not her best friend, and she has plenty of friends from tennis club and such. But still.
You're having trouble getting through.
Yes, I'm out of ideas. I've sent 4 cards now.
Me? I tromped up there twice. The maid said she was sleeping.
She's stuck in that house with her mother with no plans to leave. She needs help. She needs you. You're such a good team.
All those boys gunning for action. They must be loving it.
They can keep their French beach. I'd rather be up on a rooftop with a pretty girl. How do you like the olives? Buonissimi, huh?
Mm-hmm. They must be hard to come by.
I got a friend in the old import-export.
I see. Well, tell your mother her burrata is great.
You have become quite the gourmet.
Boss man would have a bird if he knew we were up here.
I'm done with them. Their rules, their boiled canteen chow. You hear they lace this stuff with saltpeter?
Haven't heard that in the office.
Well, they do say it's not natural for men and women to work together like we do.
It's true.
They used to put saltpeter in bullets. Now they're using it to take the power out of our pistols.
Pew! Oh, I'm sure you don't have any difficulty in that department.
No, it's because I stick with the provolone.
Seems they got Ma Bell putting new lines in here every week.
Yeah, this war is a growing business. They brung me in from St. Kitts.
Oh, you're from out of town?
Oh, yep. They got us shacked up in Cabbagetown.
Cabbagetown's around the corner from me.
Well, what do you know?
5 or 6 corners, but if you ever want a home-cooked meal...
Look, Miss...
Oh, Lorna.
I got a pretty good idea what you're up to.
I'm a desperate woman, Mr. Ernest.
Yeah, well, we do not install private lines that aren't essential to the war effort. Sorry.
Oh, but this is. Just now I was up here making roster after 3 girls called sick. Now, if I had a home phone, I'd have found subs first thing. You've read the news. This is hardly a time for lost woman power. If that isn't essential war business, I don't know what is. I'm putting a pair of juicy chops on the pan tonight. Now, I know how bad those roadhouses can be. Let me cook for you.
I can't stop thinking about our boys marching on French soil. I've been saying for weeks they should send them in.
Mr. Akins.
Oh, I need you to set up half a dozen more intake files for tomorrow. National Defense is sending us some soldiers to cover the labor shortage. I only hope the girls keep their heads on.
Sir, I've checked these ledger entries. 7 ways till Sunday, keep getting the same results.
Well, this doesn't make sense.
Exactly. For the last 2 months, Blue Shift's order overages have been double the allowable margin.
Oh, they're just small amounts.
Until you add it up. No other shift goes over like we do.
Back to your job, Miss Burr. Your own job.
It's gotta be illegal spiking the food with saltpeter.
So stop eating at the canteen.
Yeah, I would. But that beef stew is just so good. I can't be the only one feeling low.
I hate to interrupt the day's clam bake, but we've got missing explosives.
Yeah, you're telling me.
TNT inventory's all screwy, and I got a secretary catching your mess.
Oh, yeah? What secretary?
That's none of your concern. What is the location of a fair whack of deadly chemicals.
What are you saying, we stole them?
If the shoe fits.
Who the heck would want them?
You tell me. Leon? You're quiet.
Not much to say, Mr. Akins.
Yes, me, it's another management snafu.
Your materials control them already. Do your damn job. Give me some answers. The boys see in action now. We can't be losing inventory.
The secretary's got us tap dancing here?
Typical Akins. Covers his ass by blaming the few honest men he's got.
So we find what he's looking for. That stuff can't have grown legs and walked off.
Oh, you can go looking for it. I'm doing my job, not his.
I'm with Leon. Let's find what's missing and clear our names.
These weigh a ton.
Do you think this is a good hostess gift?
Well, they gotta cook. They'll bake a loaf or something.
They do own a chain of food stores.
Well, I don't hear you coming up with a better idea. Oh. Hi, Betty. Teresa. You're back. You remember...
Yes, hi. Where have you been?
Stomping across our time zone, selling bonds for 6 weeks. Back now for a new post.
We're just headed out to cheer up a friend.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll see you later then.
No. Kate, you go. I'll catch up.
Betty, we promised.
It's just like you in the gardening, Kate. I'll pull my share later.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi.
Must be how Princess Elizabeth lives. Vera, where's Betty? She'll be by later. We had a clearly laid out plan.
What is this, a tea party or a military maneuver?
No talk of military, and no mention of James, understand? We're here to take her mind off that man. Gladys!
Isn't this a lovely surprise?
More like a surprise attack. Now I know how the Germans felt.
We brought you these. We grew them in our victory garden.
How industrious. What splendid gourds.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I haven't been in touch.
We're here together now. Looks like Vera brought some fan magazines.
It's important to keep up on world affairs.
What are they saying about Dieppe down at the plant?
Lemon, Gladys?
I wonder if James's unit was involved. It's just so little real news.
Well, I read in the telegram Mountbatten's having a tough time trying to explain how his retreat could be seen as a victory.
Vera. Mrs. Witham, would you like some tea?
I came armed, dearie.
Have you heard the news about the Operatic Society? They're doing Pirates of Penzance. And guess who will be gracing the Eton stage as Frederick? Moi.
Wouldn't Frederick be a boy?
Well, with no men to flesh out parts.
James loved the round room there. He always ordered the same thing.
Oh, feel that chill? I think we're in for a short summer.
Beef Wellington and creamed carrots.
We need you back on the line, Gladys. Mr. Akins is beside himself with the labor shortage. Please, talk to Mrs. Corbett.
James never liked me working there.
Gladys, stop dwelling for Pete's sake. A little cheer for your guests.
I think you've had enough cheer for all of us, Mother.
Has anyone been to Allen Gardens? The orchid display is sublime right now.
You took that boy for granted. Now you're punishing yourself.
Mother.
You thought he'd come back. And you'd be forgiven. Only that won't happen now. And if you don't forgive yourself, you know who you'll become.
My brother died a few years back, but he still casts a long shadow.
We love you, Gladys. You know that.
Thank you for coming. Enjoy your tea.
She's got to get out of here.
Thank you. Miss Witham.
Floyd Barker. What are you doing here?
Dunn's assured me you'd understand.
Understand what?
Their son's car. I'm here to fetch it.
He gave it to me for safekeeping. We had trips together. Niagara Falls, Lake Muskoka. You know, if this is about money...
They want the car, ma'am. By rights, they can have it.
Mr. Parker, it's all I have of him.
Well, I'm staying at the Windsor Arms a few days. Take your time.
Save yourself a hotel bill. You're not getting the car.
Ma'am, I have to bring the car.
Get out! Now, get out!
It's just a hunk of metal.
They're taking everything.
Nothing that matters. Get your coat, Gladys. You're coming with us.
I don't think so.
You're walking out, or we're moving in.
Ma quando è che non ti vedevo, Franco? Ah, lascia stare. Aspetta un po', cantai una cosa per te, Marco. Olio d'oliva,
You got a grove in the backyard?
I know a guy.
Yeah, you seem to know a lot of guys.
Marco Moretti, always the altar boy.
And you still drinking communion wine?
You're the one who wanted to see me.
I want to know who you found at Vic Meal.
Found? What are you talking about?
Come on, Frankie. I know you're a fence. I gotta ask if your fun and games include selling black market TNT.
Funny how you think so much of the manja cakes, huh? So little of us.
You're the devil I know.
You got the wrong guy, Paisan.
Francuzzo. E tua mamma?
Sarà contentissima. I hear anything on the street, I'll let you know. Ciao, Bella.
Bravo ragazzo, Marco.
No, bravo ragazzo. Real nice boy.
Fella's giving me the eye like I don't belong in my own home.
Oh, perhaps he didn't expect you here.
Ah, so a flirt got him through the door.
No.
So you're getting us all linked into a big bad world, eh?
You know, doing my best. You fought.
4th Brigade, 19th Battalion.
The Somme?
Yeah.
You?
Jimmy, 1st Canadian out of Hamilton. So, what do you make of this week's raid?
Well, they're not telling us everything. We got 2 boys over there, one's in infantry, so it's anybody's guess.
Bob, enough of that. Honestly, it's like living with the voice of doom.
Okay, you got a dial tone. You just lift the receiver and make sure no one else is on the line. Now, nowadays, you dial without an operator. You just start with the exchange so that you don't have to memorize all 6 numbers.
Oh!
No. It's not your ring. Like I said, it's a party line. Remember, it's you and 4 neighbors.
So what are we?
Oh, a long and 2 short.
Long and 2 short.
And we were all the way up to Thunder Bay. And you know what they were growing? Like a miracle. Sure you're comfortable there?
I got neighbors and thin walls.
The littlest ones are the sweetest, don't you think?
I think it's because we know they won't be around for long.
Look, I'm here until my next orders come. I don't know what they'll be or when. And if you want, I'll ship out right now. I don't have to.
No, it's just a different kind of miracle, I guess.
The beach, gardens, Palais Royal, everywhere I turn, I think of him.
That's why you need distractions like this. Trust me, Gladys, it's how we start feeling better.
Katie, why don't we go dance off some of this beer?
Okay.
Maybe your mother's not wrong. Maybe you do need to forgive yourself.
The last time I spoke to James, I was ready to end it.
It's not why he died, Gladys.
I could hear these bombs falling. If I hadn't made that phone call, he would never have been in the line of fire.
Do not beat yourself up. You fell out of love. It's not supposed to happen during a war, but it does.
Gladys just needs a friendly nudge to help her forget her problems.
You're just saying that because that's how you play it. You lost both your parents, and I've heard you mention them exactly once.
There's not much to say.
What do you mean? They're your family, and I don't know anything about them.
I told you, TB took my mom, and my dad, he had a bad fall. That leaves my 2 younger brothers up in North Bay.
You have brothers?
Seymour and Gabriel, my aunt looks after them.
You must miss them like crazy.
I send them money.
Or we should have him down one weekend. Take him to Riverdale Farm, Downy Flake Donuts.
No. It's better this way, trust me.
I want to meet him.
You will. Someday.
Private Albert Edward Bowman Hamilton, killed in action. Captain R.C.W. Bowery Brantford, killed in action. Private George Lloyd Bradley.
They wouldn't tell you over the telephone.
They might. There's a lot of soldiers.
Brantford, killed in action. Private Jack Colbeck, Toronto, wounded.
Did you hear that?
Jack Colbeck.
Stanley went to school with Jack. They're in the same regiment.
Brantford, killed in action.
Does that mean Stanley?
By this list of casualties, things did not go well.
They told us Operation Jubilee was a success. Some of these men, though, they're only missing it. It could be anything. Bob, you know these things, isn't that true? Bob.
Private Robert Henry Mason, Oakville, killed in action. Private Fred McDermott, Hamilton.
So I went and put the spotlight on Marco and his missing supplies. Now the entire place is a search party for 50 pounds of this stuff.
I'm sure they're not happy with you.
Sorry. Of all the people to be bothering with my problems.
But I love your problems. Especially because they're not mine.
So you think it's Marco?
Don't know anymore.
Well, I spent time with him and his family, and the war's grinding him down. But he's no smuggler. I can also see that you care about him.
More than I should probably admit.
Now what the hell are we gonna do?
No point counting it all again. That TNT is gone.
Yeah, because of Vera, I'm taking the heat.
You don't know it was her.
Oh, come on. What other office girl lift a finger?
Hey, look at these jokers. Enough wasted cloth to keep 3 immune suits.
Hey, Chum. Like my new threads.
You know this guy?
Yeah, you look like an idiot, Frankie.
It's the height of fashion.
Well, you're gonna ruffle a few feathers around here because we got servicemen that don't appreciate a zoot suitor.
Come on, we're all just having some fun.
No, some of us are trying to fight a war.
I don't see you in a uniform.
All right, okay, relax.
Marco, got a moment?
It's not a good time, Vera.
It is for me, sugar.
Hey, take one more step and it's not gonna be a serviceman decking you, all right, pal?
Okay, paisano.
Just wanted to apologize.
For what, ratting us out?
Didn't mean to get you into trouble.
Well, you did, okay, Vera?
You can get me into trouble anytime.
If you don't get him out of here, I will.
Come on, let's find a cab, Frankie. Leave the stools here to the stoolies. See you, Leon.
Good night.
You were asking about that black market TNT.
Yeah.
I heard some things, but it's gone away now. Be smart. Don't stick your nose in that mess.
Well, I gotta clear my name, Frankie.
Is it me? Or is everyone done up in their best togs this morning?
It's the Army boys coming in today.
Ooh, guess that'll be a thrill and a half.
Except when they said cavalry, I'm not sure this is what us girls were expecting.
Oh boy.
They told us army.
We were thinking men.
Welcome, ladies. I'm Lorna Corbett, your floor matron. Are you the leader, Miss...
Sergeant. Sergeant Hill.
Of course. Old habits. Miss McCrae, the Women's Army Corps has sent a group of,
Soldiers? We're soldiers, ma'am.
Yes, to assist with quality control.
When did all this happen?
Orders came in this morning. There was a call for 6 of us.
And you volunteered?
You'll find we're fast learners.
Glad to hear it, Sergeant. They'll need coveralls.
And gruesome twosomes. I'll show them where to change.
You're in good hands, Sergeant Hill.
Thank you.
Administration?
There's stolen TNT going out in a truck today at 2 p.m. Check the toolbox.
Who is this? Mr. Akins?
You'd better have a good reason to be down here, Mr. Merce.
I believe I do, ma'am. The telephone.
Yes?
There's a call for you. It's your husband.
me. I hate bothering you at work like this.
Why aren't you out at the stand?
Because there's news here, Laura.
Oh, God.
Stanley's listed as missing in action. Now that could mean anything. Dieppe a long ways away, and well, it seems it was a big mission. Lots of men got lost in the shuffle, and
Damn it, Bob, don't give me that. Stop pulling punches.
you don't want to know what I think.
I have to. I've been ignoring the facts, hoping it'll all be okay. Tell me what you're thinking.
If it was really a victory, they'd be singing a different tune. All this talk about soldiers' bravery, nobody's saying a word about achieved objectives, and that's bad. It means they're dampening our expectations. See, they're gearing us down before a steep drop ahead.
And Stanley.
They leaned heavily on infantry. I'm reckoning Royal Regiment had big losses. Brits always put our boys up first.
Stanley would have been on the front lines.
That's what I'm thinking, Laura.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you for being honest. Are the soldiers settling, Miss McRae?
Yes, ma'am, working hard.
Thank you, Miss McRae. Let's get back to work.
Are you an art lover?
I don't know, a Da Vinci from a doorknob.
I'm sorry to drag you back here. I wanted to apologize for the other day.
Jeez. Jimbo bragged you were a looker, but your photos, they don't do you justice.
Jimbo?
He was so proud of you. He used to talk about you working that bomb factory.
You mean cursing me for it?
No. He told me a dozen times you had more spunk than 60 girls stateside. How much you cared about the boys and winning this thing.
And here I am now, sitting on my hands, helping the enemy. How do you keep going with everything you've been through?
You found your horizon. Something to look at. And you put one foot in front of the next, even if you're limping. I promise you, Miss Witham, that's what Jimbo would want, especially now.
It's a car. It's not James. I guess I want something to stand beyond him. Our mechanic is giving it the once-over, so it'll be up to the drive.
You sure you're ready?
You can collect the car tomorrow.
It's the vehicle, please.
Yeah, no problem, Rusty. Got all day. Whoa, that's a truck you're looking up, not a pretty girl's skirt.
Did Jack can drive it? Yeah, got it.
Hey, you guys, come on. It's me. Huh?
Marco.
Vera? What's going on?
Marco, what's this?
I don't know.
Hey. You going to jail, Moretti?
I didn't put that there. That isn't mine. Just stop. Rusty, that isn't mine. What the hell's going on? Vera, you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. Ah!
Keep your calls brief. You are part of a vast communication network shared by key army bases and government.
Ellie, tell your friends to stop calling so bloody early.
You can have mine here. What happened to the bacon, anyway?
I couldn't get any.
I've never been a big fan of pig's ears. Hey, what fool would be?
I'm the fool here. Frying bologna.
You're just tired, Laura.
Damn right, that's for sure. Too long I've been doing this.
Hey.
17 when we met, we hardly knew each other.
They took me.
I know, and it's not your fault. But when you came back, nothing was the same.
Stanley's on your mind.
You think he's dead, don't you? You think both our boys aren't coming back? What's all this been for? Seems nothing we built's gonna stand.
You can't go back to work.
I can try.
Are you sure you're ready?
No. But if I stay here, I won't ever be. You and I, we rattle around this house. We never talk about anything. We never look at what really happened.
What good would that do?
We might finally get better. Try and get some fresh air.
Carved them myself out of balsa wood. They're for your brothers, Seymour and...
Gabriel, you made these for them?
Yeah, they come apart. See, so you can put them in the post and they can lend air support while our men are storming the beaches.
I think I'll love them, Ivy.
It's just more than I expected. Well, I'm a soldier, Betty. I could be shipped out at any time. So we make hay? I know the drill. Every girl here is doing it. Just never thought I would.
Mrs. Corbett, you're leaving early?
Don't feel well. What brings you here?
I'd like you to clear me for a return for work.
You know there's a process.
All to get the matron's signature.
This place requires focus, concentration, with the awful loss you've had.
They went in, ma'am. They're fighting now. Just let me help our boys. Your boys. Please.
Why would Marco risk his job, his freedom for half a pound of TNT?
I suppose if there's a market for it. Where was he taking the truck?
To the depot, pick up some material. Why?
Well, it's not even Marco's job. He never leaves the plant. Who does?
Buster.
Then someone's owed a shipment.
Captain R.C.W. Bowery, Brantford, killed in action. Private Murray Irvin Bleeman, Toronto, dangerously wounded. Private George Lloyd Bradley.
It's ours.
Do you think they wouldn't call?
I don't know anymore. Yes, who's speaking, please? No. God. Oh, my God.
Lorna Corbett speaking.
Well, ain't that a treat?
Jean?
Ma, it's your boy Stanley. I called Ellie. She said you got your own line.
Stanley, you're there?
He's okay, Laura. He's okay.
I went over, Ma. DF, touched France, got hit, was lost in the water till a rescue boat plucked me out.
We're so glad, Stanley.
How's he paying for this?
Bob, shh.
We're the lucky ones, Ma. There was so much that went wrong.
But you came back safe.
For now, I wanted you to know. Looky, a pile of chaps are lined up here.
Stanley, you'll write soon.
I'll try. I love you, Ma. Cheerio.
Thank you, God. We've been blessed. It's okay. What I said before, I shouldn't have.
Hey. How about you go get your lipstick? I'm taking you out.
Papa, we can't escape.
Our son is alive. Now we are gonna go out there and we are gonna do something about it.
I gotta get back to work.
Just a bit longer. It had to have been him. Buster booked off sick.
That's true. He's the one usually does the runs to the depot.
And Marco. Well, you want to believe in him?
Well, I'm sure trying.
Good things come to those who wait.
Swapping out the tire?
Let's find out.
You're lucky they let you off base for a run around town.
Same old.
Wait! Stop him!
Oh, what's the panic, ladies?
Don't let him leave.
There's some problem, girls?
You need to search his truck.
Now, why would he do that?
It was you on the phone who called me.
You're crazy.
Rusty, check inside the spare.
All right, that's it. Now I'm insulted.
You want through? You need to run me down.
Get out of my way!
You stop!
All right, out of the vehicle. It's ridiculous.
Looks to me like some TNT, boys.
Come on, you can't pin this on me.
Nice work, girls.
I have no idea why they released me, but...
Because it was all a setup. Buster meets this guy, I have no idea who, offers him $30 for a tire of TNT, so Buster starts skimming it till he has enough to sneak out. Truck comes back, there's another 30 smackers. Look, I saw a problem, I did something about it, and a smuggler got caught, and if you don't like
No,
it...
I like it, okay? I do. Just, you know, like I said, men and women working together. It's a powder keg. Sorry.
Just don't do it again. We're friends, right?
Friends, yeah, of course.
It's nice to see people having fun, living.
All the while, Europe's in shambles.
It's a world away.
Not if you've got a telephone.
Or a know-it-all husband.
Listen, I was talking to Ellie upstairs while you were changing, and she's gonna take over the newsstand.
Why would she do that?
Because I'm gonna go visit my brother in Perth County. You know, help him with the harvest. You heard the radio. There's all this food, but no men to bring it in. So
They need farmers who can farm.
I can sort produce. You know, who knows what else?
What I said before, I was upset. I was angry.
You were honest. 25 years. I've been leaning on you.
You don't need to do this for me.
Who says I am? I'm doing this for myself. Though I think some time apart might be good for both of us. I'm playing the long game here, Laura. I'm hoping that way maybe we can still win this. How'd my lawyer work out for you?
Easy job defending an innocent man.
Hey.
You did good. Thanks for looking after my mother.
You'd have done the same in my place. Cellmates were rough on you?
Hell no, this came from the guards.
Yet here you are, on their side.
I don't know whose side I'm on.
Big opportunity, Leon.
Don't mess it up.
No, sir. I just can't believe that Buster...
None of us can. Good luck.
Just double check that number is right.
Shouldn't have gone this way.
I'll tell you where it's gone, young lady. First off, what do you know about the new lab downstairs?
Not much.
They're seconding our office staff. You're just a gal for the job. It's a promotion. $1 a week raise. They asked for my best. You've proven yourself.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you, Vera. You need that extra $1 much more than I do.
She wanted shovels. You bring the shovels? Yeah, I brought 2.
Must be a big project.
What does she want us digging up potatoes? Nah, she said something about planting.
Good grief, what is that?
Hello, ladies.
Are we planning this?
For James.
Come on, gals.
Okay. Oh, you
One,
got
two,
the heavy
three.
bit? Oh, heavy. Got it. You got it? Grab the top. You got it.
Sure you don't need my help?
We girls have got this. Thanks for the delivery.
I was with him the night he phoned you. The last night. We got separated when the bombs fell. Well, every day I wonder, could I have done different? But I'll never know now that we're you. And that's war, Miss Witham.
Go easy on third gear. It sticks. And watch she pulls left when you go fast.
Don't you worry. I won't push her.
Ladies, let's get our hands dirty. Position it first. Position first. Gotta get it. Okay, back.
My head will rest where yours belongs. Your sheets will hold me while your hands are gone. And sleep won't be easy. I'm crazy, I know, but I just tell me it's done so I can leave. And just let me go and fly. Just